Let's take a look at the latest numbers from the Belgian Capital Markets. The total 2012 investment volume for deals greater than €5 million was €2.1 billion. The prime yield for the year 2012 was relatively stable, except for high street shops. The total volume invested by Belgian investors was stable compared to the 5-year average and stands at about €1.4 billion. Those investors contributed to 67% of the total transaction volume in 2012. Interestingly, 24% of those Belgian investors were private investors. In 2012, the breakdown by transaction type was the following. 59% of the investments made by private investors were made in retail shops or retail warehousing. Investments by institutionals declined significantly. The share in the total transaction volume by institutional investors and SICAFIs declined as well. Finally, 9% of the office investment transactions were redevelopment investments, compared to none in 2011. Now, let's have a look at the largest transactions of the year. In 2012, the office market has evolved as follows. Firstly, the take-up for Belgium increased 8% to 625,000 square metres, in which Brussels accounted for 380,000 square metres. Secondly, availability of new buildings in the largest cities declined. However, in Brussels, the vacancy rate was still 10.5% at the end of the year. Thirdly, prime rents in Brussels declined by 5%. And top quartile rents in the CBD district were flat over the last 5 years. Furthermore, the development of new office buildings was at a record low of 85,000 square metres. But the reconversion of offices into residential or retirement homes was at a record high of 165,000 square metres. In the retail market, the take-up declined by 31% due to the underperforming high street shops and retail warehousing segments. However, shopping centres take-up was stable. Take-up in semi-industrial market was at a record high of nearly 1 million square metres, but logistics take-up was nearly half that of 2011. Finally, 2012 saw many new projects for offices with a very good or excellent BREEAM certification and more dedicated investors such as specialised funds Saracen.